that. Then you get chain links and bookends. ES, chain link, bookends, wrap it up. The shortstop equals Christ the Redeemer equals Cristo Redentor. That's huge. So, huge. Pitcher does not divide by 3. Catcher does not divide by 3. They're plus 1. Which is very fascinating. I marvel at how left field is plus 1 equals pitcher, amazingly. Center field is plus 2. Right field is plus 2. So what do we have here? Do we have 3 threes and 3 plus 2s? So you can see that it's a team rather than a one-man show. I'll bet you that's the case. Yep, there it is, folks, to the glory of God. Look what God has ordained. Everyone loves to focus on the pitcher. Oh, the pitcher, the pitcher, the pitcher. Well, what about the rest of the team? Or the catcher? It's like, isn't it amazing? Now, we can add batter to this combination and see how that works with pitcher and catcher. Batter divides by 3 all by itself. And then what's really cool is that's 66 and 6 letters. So when you say the batter, that's 99 and 9 letters. Good night, that's obvious. But look at the 9 on the same team. You've got 3 plus 1s, 3 plus 2s, and 3 that divide by 3. A miracle, okay? A total divine ordinance. And look at it. Just marvel that God has made sure that everyone on the team is essentially looked at as equal in many respects. Like, this is not the way I would have split them into 3s. It's like, well, so look at, in the 9 players on the field, you've got 3 positions that divide by 3, 3 that are plus 1 over multiple of 3, and 3 that are plus 2 over multiple of 3. There you go. There you go. Now you know why. It's like third base and it's together with these guys. There's a cross linkage going on. It's just, there you go. And then add the batter to the party. Okay, or just batter. Let's start with that. Wow, now we're over 900 points for number 3. 903. That's real obvious for number 3. Add the word the in front if you want. You could add the in front of all of these, essentially. The first base, maybe not, but... well, what's cool is if you say first baseman, you have to say it 3 times. So that'll end up maintaining the 3 fest. And then same with fielder. Okay? So now this is all going to divide by 3, and it now stands for the person. First baseman, second baseman, third baseman, left fielder, center fielder, right fielder, shortstop, pitcher, catcher. So now let's see what this 3 yields. 990! Wow, that's so good for the number 3. And then now you can get really superlative and put the word the in front of all of them, because there's only 1 in each position. So you talk about the catcher. Okay, I'm just going to... So the catcher, the pitcher, the shortstop, the first, you get the idea. So now what's this all going to add to? All 9 of them. All 9 of them. Here we go. Boom! 3 times 33 times 13 in exactly 1, 2, 3 letters. There you go. We've solved all the players on the baseball field to our satisfaction. Man, that was a good one. Okay. And then you can have a relief pitcher, starting pitcher. Okay, I'm not going into this level of detail. You can do that later. How did we get on baseball? Oh yeah, I was looking up the number of players in baseball, and we got this coming from fistball when we were looking at the number of players, 5 players per side. Oh my gosh, just mind-blowing what God is looking into on planet Earth. Like, you're just starting, tactics divides by 3, you're just starting to get into strategy, Oh boy, that's insane. And then team divides by 3, so team A plus team B is going to divide by 3, because A plus B equals 3. Team A plus team B is going to add to pure 3s. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Equals tennis, Oh my, now you're falling in love with sport and you're seeing the sacredness of sport. I actually had that word from Jehovah a while ago, because there's millions of angels watching all this, and they are watching all the numbers, and sport is the king of numbers. I mean, that's where numbers are highlight. That's what, now you know why men love sports so much. It's the numbers they're after. We want to see beauty, we want to see order, we want to see the numbers add up. We want to see divine comebacks. We want to see the story of God, essentially. But we just need to have our eyes opened to how the Trinity is behind all of this. Okay? That's so good. I want to watch a game of fistball now. Trajectory of a standard serve to an opponent's defender. I love stickmen. They're just so instructive. Bone. Okay, right on, sir. A fistballer prepares to serve the ball. And then, of course, serve the ball divides by 3. Serve the ball divides by 3, number of letters and strokes divided by 3. I have never watched fistball. Like, this, I didn't even know this existed. I didn't even know this was... The guy dives for it. Dung. By the way, what is this called? This is called a parabola. Parabola divides by 3. Let's solve every single parabola of every single ball in the history of the universe. Parabola divides by 3. 66. Okay. And you got 18 in there. You got a pair of 18s for para. And then you've got 27 plus 3. 30 for bola. Parabola, pure 3s. And then add the word ball if you want. Gravity. Remember, the word gravity contains love in the 3 plus 1s. GV, and then, yeah, so gravity is the first 3-digit number that divides by 3. 6 days of creation effect yields 50. So parabola plus gravity, you know, just keep going high. Parabola plus gravity equals 168. Genius. Oh, that's hilarious. I have never watched this game in my life. And it's actually just like volleyball. This is insane. Never forget that a linesman divides by 3. And it's basically like volleyball on steroids, or volleyball with a larger field, outdoors. That's basically what it is. Volleyball with 1 bounce allowed between hits on a large field. That's what it is. Oh, man. This is not a North American game at all. I mean, I have never... It shows you how ignorant we can be just by means of our culture. Like, we just don't see things outside of our... Isn't that silly how much we can ignore just because we've never seen it? Unbelievable. Like fistball. No one even knows what that is in Canada. I guarantee you, 99% of the people on the street have never heard of fistball in Canada. They certainly couldn't tell you how it's played. And yet, in Europe, this is just all over the place. Unbelievable. Look at all the countries that are all like big into fistball. There you go. Such is our ignorance, apart from someone... That's why you have to passionately learn new things every day, because... there's so much you don't know. Ooh, players per team. So remember how we were doing our Players Fest here on the number of players? Well, add to the party per team. That's the obvious gem we miss. Per team divides by 3, composed of a pair of 39s. Oh my goodness, per equals team. Good night. So, 9 players per team. Wow, now that gets glorious. Oh my goodness, and you got to add that to all these, and it's probably going to make some screamingly beautiful numbers. Man, that's screaming. Like every artistic effect, I apologize, in the book is just sitting there. Man, like this is just out of control, people. As I said, you're just starting to enter into the intelligence of God, like the database of His knowledge. But how it's all calculated for the number 3 in stunning detail. .303. Ah, it's getting too beautiful. So now I need to watch fistball in order to understand. Oh my goodness. And then there's more games to solve. Okay, so... You gotta be kidding me. Frisbee and handball. Okay, I'm starting to... That's glorifies number 3. Pallone, we saw. Okay. Oh my goodness. Talk about a world of... And then, yeah, handball is a big one. Yeah. And this is... Oh yeah. Team handball. That'll work. Olympic handball. Okay, so back in tennis land. I'm just going to finish off the history of tennis and then we'll be done. So it's a game for kings because King Louis did. So it was first outdoors, apparently, which is the more pleasurable way to play. No way. He died because of drinking wine after tennis. History's first tennis player known by name. First tennis player known by name. That's hilarious. Even that location. It's crazy, the intelligence of God. So yeah, the game of kings, eh? So it wasn't until the 16th century, though, that rackets came into use. So it was all hand. So hand equals ball. Amazing. From the server to his opponent. Tenez, hold, receive. Amazing. Amazing. So the server would call that out. The server equals 120 in 9 letters. Chain links. The patenting of the first lawnmower in 1830 in Britain is strongly believed to have been the catalyst worldwide for the preparation of modern-style grass courts. That makes so much sense. Sporting ovals, playing fields, pitches, greens. Oh my goodness. Oh, the first lawnmower. Who invented that? Hey, that equals Roger Federer. And with the same phenomenon. Chain linked and bookended. Too obvious. Who was the inventor? Who is the first one? The first lawnmower was invented by this. No way. Even the location screams out 3. Look at that. Location, pairwise letters from the inside. Love, 54 plus 45. There you go. That's a huge gem. Gloucestershire. Anyways, Thrupp. Even the day and years. Wrought iron divides by 3, so. There you go. The lawnmower. So who is the inventor? Let's solve the inventor. An English inventor. Of course, inventor divides by 3 equals mathematician, pure 3. of the lawnmower and adjustable spanner. So we need to solve his full birth name. There it is. Yeah, a double of 20, the 21st prime glorifies number 3. Beard, his middle name, equals 30, divides by 3. Edwin, 55, glorifies 3. Budding, 61, 18th prime, glorifies 3. That's pretty easy. Pretty easy for 3. And then why don't we knit him together with lawnmower? In fact, that's too obvious. I am totally ordained. That's like I'm led by God to do this. Watch this. And then we'll do it more explicitly by saying inventor of the lawnmower. But this is really obvious because lawnmower is 2 points less than the famous 144. Excuse me, I'm off screen here. Lawnmower is 2 points less than 140, or oh, come on. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so lawnmower is +1, Edward Beard Budding is +2, but look at the combination. 270 perfectly, 3 times 3 times 30. The 4 directions of the compass, north plus south plus east plus west, 3 times 3 times 30. And so now you can, that's good enough already, but now you can say inventor of the. And then when you say of the, whenever this pair, that equals love, okay. Inventor divides by 3, so now all together. Wow, 21 times 21. And 21 is king for a number 3 being a sevenfold set of 3. So you got 7 times 3 times 7 times 3. There you go. Done. Proven mathematically in world history to the glory of the Trinity. Who the inventor of the lawnmower was. How did he get the idea? This is always fascinating. Had the idea of a lawnmower after seeing, isn't that amazing? A machine in a local cloth mill which used a cutting cylinder divides by bladed reel mounted on a bench to trim the irregular nap from the surface of woolen cloth and give a smooth finish. Wow. Budding's mower was designed primarily to cut the lawn on sports grounds and extensive gardens of a superior alternative site, which was granted a British patent. It took 10 more years and further innovations, 10 years, to create a machine that could be worked by animals, and 60 years before a steam-powered lawnmower was built. That's so long. First machine produced. Even this ratio divides by 3. I'm giving you details here. Watch this. This is going to blow your mind. 16 to 1. And then the word ratio divides by 3. Ready? 16 to 1 divides by 3. Beautiful. And then ratio divides by 3. So 16 to 1 ratio 3. Add of, ratio of 16 to 1. More 3. And there was another place on cutting the grass clippings. On cutting, the grass clippings were hurled forward into a tray-like box. That's funny. John Farabee. Interesting. There it is again, folks. Look at this. In an agreement between John and Edwin, dated on 18th May, Farabee paid the costs of development, obtained letters of patent, and acquired rights to manufacture, sell, and license other manufacturing and production lawnmowers. Budding realized that a similar device could be used to cut grass if the mechanism was mounted in a wheel frame to make the blades rotate close to the lawn surface. Budding went into partnership with the local engineer John Farabee, and together they made mowers in a factory at yeah, there it is. So Budding, look at this. So Edwin plus John. And God has been showing me how first names knit together to make a multiple of 3. So Edwin plus John worked together, essentially. And by the grace of God, Edwin plus John equals the first 3-digit number that divides by 3 perfectly in 9 letters and 9th prime strokes. Doubly chain linked together, no less. And this is obvious because the J and the N make 24 AAA. Actually, John should come first because he was the... No, Edwin comes first because he was the inventor. And then that's chain linked with 24 and 24. IO is 24 and J is 24. And then the rest knit together. Okay, you can put, and then you can do the second letter back, kind of a sort of pseudo end book ending like that. JD, and then you've got 3 plus 2s left over. Edwin and John, ordained by heaven. In Thrupp. Farabee equals 60 perfectly in equal hopscotch. What a fun name. 30, 30, 60 exactly. Farabee. A local engineer. So he needed help. Farabee. Examples of the museum. There you go. So, the inventor of the lawnmower. No way. The Greek name is 3 times 3 times 36, pure threes. It just keeps coming. It's like it's all ordained by him. Aurora of Proust and where he and Harry Jem first played the modern game of lawn tennis. Well, we should solve these guys maybe. And then the rest is kind of like, now it's getting insane. Now it's getting insane. Now everyone's basically a follower. Ooh, this is interesting. I'm curious as to these dimensions. Yeah, the dimensions will scream out the... 3. Oh man, all threes, eh? It's amazing how complex things are now. Like, just the details are just... Match play, 99 and 9 letters, 9th prime strokes. It's just insane how much detail there is now. It's like we got so many people working on all this. It's like every detail contributed to Wikipedia. Just crazy, eh? So, let's just scoop up some of those last... Oh boy, this is going to be a weird one. I don't know, these were the 2 guys that played it. Maybe just the first names. Juan was +2. Harry is +1 or +1. Or his full birth name is +1. Who knows, man? Okay, that divides by 3, and then... Okay, I'm not going to knit those guys together right now. Let's just finish off with this. The court dimensions to this day. God has ordained us. Oh my goodness, yeah, it's pure threes. Okay, save the best for last. Let's finish with some actual numbers on the very tennis court that we have today. 27 feet wide, 3 times 3 times 3. And of course, feet divides by 3. Feet is 36. Amazing. 27 feet wide, 21 feet long divides by 3, 36 feet wide. Amazing, which means that these strips down here are 4.5 feet apiece. Yeah, 4 feet 6 inches. It's all based on threes. That's insane. So the whole court is 39 feet long. When you play singles, it's 39 feet by 27 feet, 21 feet. And that leaves this to be, the back court to be 18 feet. It all divides by 3! Net divides by 3. Oh my goodness. Center service line divides by 3. Service divides by 3. Center knits together with line. So the center service line divides by 3. Oh my goodness. Sideline. Single sideline divides by... Oh, wow. Center mark divides by 3. Just everything. Oh, boy. Okay. That's insane, though. All the numbers of the feet divide by 3. Oh, my goodness. It's just overwhelming. Okay. That's good. Wow. Okay, that's more than enough. Tennis has officially been solved. All men equals 33.